Okay. Hi, Scott. How are you?
Douglas, my friend. Do you like to be called Doug or Douglas?
Douglas. Look straight ahead at the camera if you would.
Ah, there you are. Okay.
So, how you doing today? All right?
I'd say Mercury retrograde is close. So things that are supposed to be working are not working, but I'm okay. I found my center. I'm Zen. I'm good.
All right, good. So, you're also a musician, and how long have you been doing music? Your whole life, basically?
Probably since 8 years old.
I see the Beatles behind you. Who else were some of your influences?
Oh, I'd say Cat Stevens. If you like, I like his storytelling abilities, and Led Zeppelin. Um, Moody Blues, you name it. From that genre. This is a new genre of music. This is called source music. It's very rare that you have something new in this world, but it is something that was, I guess, gifted to me in 2017. It's in a different frequency. It's in 432 versus the 440, which is what we're broadcasting in right now.
Well, what does that mean? Explain to people who may not be so tech savvy.
Everything is frequency, everything. And if you change your frequency, you literally can walk through walls. So 432 was the way things used to be thousands of years ago. And a little history lesson: World War II, the Germans realized when they were working on their prisoners that if they adjusted the frequency, it would cause easy mind control, distress, disease, and so 440 is lowers your frequency. 432 is what Bach, Beethoven, what they used to play in years ago, and uh, I found that by playing at 432, it helps raise the frequency of the listener, and by uh, the message that my music uh, gives gives allows them to awaken, if you will, or begin a journey of awakening. So this music is called source music because that is the frequency of source. That is the God frequency, I guess you can call it. And so if you're looking to raise your frequency, which is what we all must do right now, and we are all working towards ascension, then you need to be listening and broadcasting at 432. All my instruments are tuned to 432. My band is tuned to 432. I just finished a movie, World Ascension Tour. It was filmed in California at the Santa Monica at Village Studios, and it was all filmed. It was recorded and filmed in 432. So when a family gets together at night and they sit and they can watch all together a movie. In this case, it's a concert film. It helps the entire family, if you will, raise their frequency, which is the most important thing you can do right now to get out of this reality matrix that we're in.
How do you tune yourself to 432? What's the process?
The guitar tuners have the capability of most of them are just set for 440, but if you get a little better tuner, you can tune the frequency as well. And so instead of 440, you have to adjust the frequency first to 432, and then you tune your strings from there. You can tune your keyboard to 432. You can tune a bass to 432. So if you play an instrument, Douglas.
Yeah, piano.
Okay. So if you were to play piano, you'd have to retune the entire piano to 432 on the inside of the strings, if you will. So if you were to play your piano next to a piano tuned to 432, it would be about a half step down.
What do they use? An oscilloscope to get the frequency right?
No, I mean they're using a regular tuner, guitar tuner. Well, a little better than a regular one, but it all comes from the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance is something that the Earth resonates at, and the Schumann resonance has always been resonating at about 7, 8 on the scale, and it's done through the roof. In the last couple of years, it's been as high as 500. And we are being bombarded as of May 26th to June 10th with huge rays or huge frequencies from the central sun. And it is raising our frequency. So it's forcing us to go from a third density, which is what we're in right now, to a 5 density. We're going into 4 right now. You're going to see probably the month of June some amazing things occur. A lot of truths are coming out right now. You're going to find that what you think is in the White House is not in the White House, and what you think is going on with, with lost children, they're not getting just lost; they're being taken. And there's the child trafficking situation right now has gone through the roof, and it's all coming to a head, and that is all occurring because it is the frequencies are changing. So truths are changing. Believe it or not, that's how it works. So when the frequency is low, you have oppression. So you're going to have between June and August will probably be times you'll never forget. The history that's going to be made for the next couple of months, it's going to blow your mind. So the frequency is very important right now for you to listen to 432 or listen to whether it's my music or there's not many people playing 432 right now. There's spa music and things like that. That's at 432. But my music is different in that it's not just the frequency, it's the content, it's the lyrics, which help you awaken as well. I'll be playing a song today called Harvest Blessings. That song is, it's about, I write my songs prophetically. So whatever I write now may not occur for 6 months. So I wrote Harvest Blessings about, I don't know, 6 to 8 months ago. And it's still not ready to be sung. It's a beautiful song, but the meaning is not there yet. And it will probably occur by September. The meaning of that song will make sense. I've written many a song that 10 years ago I wrote songs that are just coming true today. So I guess I'm a singing psychic, if you will. But I wrote another song called Timelines in Our Mind. Timelines in Our Mind, everyone was talking about the right timeline. We have been living in a multiple timeline universe, where sometimes people will say, well, Mandela, the Mandela effect, if you will. Nelson Mandela died in 19 whatever in the prison. And other people say, well, he didn't die in prison. He got out and he's president. He was the president of I forget the country he was in.
South Africa.
Was it South Africa? Yeah. So people have different slants on history, and that's because you might be living in a different timeline than I am. And it's very interesting. A perfect example is, did you ever watch that James Bond movie with Jaws, that big tall guy with the metal teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, remember the part where he's on the ski chalet and he's got the big wheel on his head because James Bond did something to him and he falls in love with the Swedish girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, she smiles at him, and what does she have in her mouth?
What does she have? Braces or something, right? Or
Very good, very good. It's got braces. Watch the movie now. She doesn't have braces anymore.
They took it out?
No, it was never in it. It was never in it. In this timeline, there was no braces. I freaked out when I saw it myself. But that's what I'm talking about. Go watch that James Bond, movie. In any case, you know what I'm talking about. Now you're going to go and you're going to watch it, and you're going to, you'll get numb because you won't believe what the Mandela effect has occurred. I feel that as of 2012, we went off the rails. We're no longer living. I felt that we were living kind of like a Westworld life. Things were okay. We were going straight. I get a job. You get a raise. Life's good. And ever since 2012, we went off script, if you will, and just nothing makes sense. But it's like we're living in Alice in Wonderland right now, and we're awakening. Many of us that were asleep are waking up right now. I've been awake for many years, but in 2017, I went through a actual awakening where God or source literally took the blinders off my head and put me through a DMT trip where I saw things that most people would have gone crazy by now. From seeing angels, I met Archangel Michael, to seeing beings standing up in the sun, to seeing giants that under normal circumstances would be hidden by the veil, if you will. But because the veil was thinning, some people were able to, depending upon their hypothalamus, which is a gland, mine evidently got a little got activated, and that's what happened. I just started seeing beyond the veil. I was seeing things. I thought I was going crazy. I couldn't figure out why, and I started videotaping. Thank God, everything. I started taking photographs of everything. I've got thousands of pictures, and in about 2-3 weeks, I have a eBook coming out called The Language of Clouds, which chronicles my 5-year or 6-year journey since that 2017 time. 2018, my son was taken. He was 29 years old. And so in 2017, an angel came out of the sky and stood in front of me. He had long blonde hair, blue eyes, and that's actually the name of my next album, which is called Angel Numbers. And I get angel numbers now every day, throughout the whole day. It's everywhere. They're on the carpets, they're on screens, they're on pictures, they're on camera shots, and you'll see numbers and messages from your angels, or guardian angels. Any questions?
Well, yes, we do have to wrap this up. Unfortunately, our time is up. And you're going to do a performance for us, but I wanted to get your website first, and then we'll go out on your performance. So what is your website for your music and your videos and everything you've got out there?
Yeah, well, again, I just finished the World Ascension Tour in 432. That's my film, and that can be found on Amazon Prime and Tubu. And but I'm having a film premiere party, if you will, or promotion, and you can go to scotthowardmusic.com, SCOTT howardmusic.com, and you can $4.32 for the movie. But if you put your email address there, you get we'll send you back a discount code, and you save another 55%. So it's like for $2 and something cents, you get to watch a movie for the whole family. And the soundtrack is in vinyl. I felt that it was time to. I know you like Led Zeppelin, Douglas, so you'll love this album. Again, the World Ascension Tour. It's the very first vinyl album in 432, which again the frequency makes the music sound fantastic. And again, I got the the Language of Clouds, which is my ebook, and that will be covering my life for the last 5 to 6 years, with photographs of all the things I'm talking about, with proof of all these things. What the clouds are, and that'll blow your mind. Spend a whole hour talking about clouds because they're not clouds. And in any case, so scotthowardmusic.com. Go to Spotify. I'm on Spotify if you want to hear my my music and just want to play it. I've got two albums on there now. I have a third one, and then my fourth one is Angel Numbers, and the one after that will be called The Tree of Life. For some particular reason, I know the names of the albums ahead of time, and when my son passed away, I spent months, years in the studio writing music. For anyone that might be going through the same thing, I recommend you listening to my music. It'll help you get through tough times.
Okay, great. Well, listen, thanks so much for coming on the show and sharing your story.
Thank you.
Telling us about 432, because I think a lot of people don't know what that's about. And we're going to go out on your song. This is Harvest Blessings by Scott Howard.
Storm is over, drenched in tears by Mother Earth. sunrise coming, as the trumpets herald the new birth. Time to weep is over, all emotions spent. It's the harvest of these blessings, of lessons learned, paths chosen, now lost and blurred. Hearts on earth, enlightened found, love now fruitful, no false wars for a crown. The time has come, the cove is blown, heaven's veil is open to roam. The vacancy sign is down, the tickets are free for all. For what's coming next on this magical journey, it's our turn, yes. Are you ready for this illumination? The training wheels are off. Ancient darkness has been exposed, many childhoods lost. A forbidden truth, light taken from our youth. It's the harvest of our blessings, the birthright for beings of truth. To get those and those who spark the rancid flames, the trumpet's truth, not false flag claims. The time has come, the cover's blown, heaven's veil is open to roam. The frequency known to enter is free for all. Oh, what's coming next on this magical journey? It's our turn, yes. Waking now from your sleep, brush the cobwebs from your feet. Open your heart and mind, the truth is yours to find. So manifest your best, don't exist like all the rest. Stop running in circles, your mind creates nightmares and miracles. Storm is over, drenched in tears by Mother Earth. Harvest blessings.